Yo, what's up, boys? Today we're back with another video. I hope you're all having a good day. And I've got two things in this video. First, I'm going to show you this amazing Detroit track made by STEEZY. And you can find this track for free on MXB Mods. But just the progression that he makes through his tracks is insane. I've got every single track, and it's just cool to see his progress. And the second thing is I'm gonna do a little settings update because I have changed my settings a little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys the settings. But yeah, let's start first of all with this track. This track has a good flow to it. It rides well, and there's also some big lines that you can hit, not just on a 450, but on a 250 today. I mean, on a 250 as well. But yeah, today I'm on the KTM 250, and we're gonna try and hit some of these big lines. As you saw then, I'll show you again when I get back around to it. There was a bit of pre-made roughness before the takeoff on the outside, so I think he's done that to slow the people who are just holding it around the outside. But yeah, I quite like that. I quite like the fact that he's gone into that detail of adding the pre-made roughness into the outside to slow it down. I have slid in STEEZY's DMs, and he did kindly ask me if I wanted to have my logo put around the track, so he forgot on this one. Sorry to expose you, STEEZY, but has to be done. But so on the next track and the rest of the aerial rounds, you will see my logo on this track, which is also my profile picture. That is also my logo. But I think it's cool what STEEZY's doing. Like, he's helping out all of the content creators to get their channels out there. Like, he's got a few of the boys, like IBS Kelso, Stratos, Smokester, STEEZY, and yeah, soon I will be on there, and that's pretty cool that STEEZY's given us the opportunity to get our channels out there. So please do go over and check out his tracks. They're always fun, they always have a good flow to them. And I'd say it's good practice to learn the layout of the Detroit track. But yeah, so I think I've messed that section up every lap. The whoops are pretty straightforward. So if you are looking to compete in aerial tracks, these are probably not the best whoops to practice on, because the aerial ones are a lot bigger than these ones. But I think for a beginner, these tracks are perfect. They're perfect to learn the basics of Supercross on. Obviously, I still play them now. I show STEEZY a bit of love. But yeah, so on I said earlier about my settings have changed. On my old settings, I just felt like they were a bit stiff, and I needed something that reacted a bit quicker. And I've completely changed my playstyle, and I am like 2 or 3 seconds faster than on my old settings. So that is always a W, finding something that works. So yeah, in a sec after this lap I will show you them, and I will also walk you through all of them, see what we can run this lap. Oh, stay on, stay on. No. Right, we'll try to go for a hot lap next lap, and then I will show you guys what I have changed and what settings I am running. So the whoops are pretty just lean back. Oh, as I crash. The whoops are pretty just lean back and then right trigger, and that's it. So we're gonna go over the finish line, then we're gonna scrub the double, we're gonna rail this berm, we're gonna go triple on, off, and then quad. We're gonna go over this supercross triple. We're gonna go over the single, we're gonna triple onto the start. Right now here, oh, I forgot there was a quad in there. So we're gonna mess up this line, but you would go quad triple triple. Or quad quad if you can hit it. And then you can go on off triple single, or you can go step over triple double. Or if you're on a 450, you could probably just go quad quad. And then through the woods, round the sand corner, and over the finish we go. So yeah, that is the lap, and I will now show you my settings. Right, so starting with my controller inputs, they're basically all personal preference. I don't have my rear brake bound to my controller, that's why it says D. But I've got my lean on the left stick, I've got my throttle on the right trigger, brake on the left trigger, clutch on the bumper, on the left bumper. I got my rider forward and back lean on the right stick going up and down, and then I've got my rider left and right lean on the right stick going left and right. And then so for direct lean I'm running 100. I'm running combined brakes, so I've got the min on 0 and max on 100. I have, so going over to the advanced settings, on lean I have my dead zone on 0, my linearity on 120, I've got smooth off, I've got 0, 0 and then 92.2. My throttle is 0, my linearity is 100, I've got smooth on, my press is 30, my release is 10, and my gain is 100. Brake, dead zone is 0, linearity is 100, smooth off, press 0, release 0, and gain 100. I think these are all standard, maybe not. So for rear brake, I've got my dead zone on 0, my linearity on 100, smooth on. I don't think that's an option actually. But anyway, it's ticked, so why not? It's on, so press is 30, release is 10, and gain is 116.5. So for clutch, my dead zone is 0, my linearity is 100, smooth on. Again, I don't know why I can't press it, but oh well. And then my press is 50, my release is 5, and my gain is 100. Rider forwards and backlinks, I think this is where it's changed now. So my dead zone is 10, my linearity is 100, I got smooth off, my press is 0, my release is 0, and my gain is 100. And then I've also changed rider left, right lean, I think. My dead zone's 10, my linearity is 100, I've got smooth off, and then I've got 0, 0, 100. Moving over to here, this is all my other settings, like how to change like my gears. I got shift up B and shift down X. This is all just personal preference and what buttons you want to have, and same with all of this. And this is all the replay. You can pause and copy if you want. And then these are my graphics. I play 1440p, and 144 hertz. But yeah, if you're struggling with FPS, turn all of these off. Turn all of these down. But yeah, I've got a pretty decent PC, so I can go over running them with running shaders and these at medium. Also, if you're struggling with FPS, turn this down. So if you've got a good PC, you can run very high, but if you've got a bad PC, then I'd either run low or very low, but just be careful because you have people just spawn into a corner next to you. And this is all my like volume and interface, and then my units, my data format, my date format. I don't know why I said data. And yeah, and then my simulation. I have changed my camera. That's what I have changed. So I'm running field of view 121. I was running 115. I have 0 tilt, and I have 37 pitch, and then these are just these things. My aids, and then my external view. So yeah, we'll get back to, and here we are back on the track then. So we are back on the STEEZY Detroit track, and yeah, I just can't wait for the next round. I have looked at the Glendale track map, and I will say it does look sick. I tend to like the longer Supercross tracks. I don't really like the shorter ones. But Glendale, I don't know, there's something about it just looks sick. If you did enjoy this video, please do be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.